Hi again. Let's talk about food and health today because I think a very important, especially for women. I'm talking to a lot of women here. We have this whole idea of today we are in the midst of so much information which tells you that food is all wrong. You know, there are diets, there's body shapes, there's all kind of things happening around there for us to actually look back at ourselves and be absolutely confused. And I think all of us have gone through that phase at some point. So I wanted to just sort of re-emphasize on the fact, emphasize and then re-emphasize that food is supposed to nourish and nurture us. We are almost now looking at food as an enemy instead of asking food to nourish us, nurture our bodies, nurture our minds, and that blood that flows into our bodies. We are literally looking at food as it's something it's coming to get at us, which is not true. We've got the common sense to understand which foods are not great, but any food which has not been recreated and put into a packet for us is good food. So any natural food, anything that is out there which has not been recreated and kept on the shelf is probably good for us. So that is point one. Point two is, how is the food cooked? Now in India, I think one of the bad things about our food is that we cook our food to death. It is totally cooked to death. I mean, the nourishment of food, the exposure to heat and all those things, we don't cook our food very well. We can do better with that. So make sure that your food is cooked well, the nourishment and everything stays there. Number three, do not eat your food when you're in a bad mood. That's one of the key metaphysical facts of food, because the food, when it goes into your body, it comes in contact with the enzymes and the digestive juices which naturally flow through our body. And if we are anxious at that point of time, we are angry, we are pissed off, we are fighting over something, you're not allowing the juices to come out in the normal way to help the food to become good for you. So if you're angry, if you're not feeling good, if you're fighting, if you're upset, if you're anxious, have a glass of water, go take a walk. Look at yourself in the mirror, smile for 5 minutes. That's a very good formula. If you smile for 5 minutes without a reason, you will see you relax very well. So if you're upset, do that 5 minutes. Keep your smile on without any reason, and you start smiling. Okay. 4, make sure that the food part that you have, you got to stop looking at the magazines and television to sort of judge yourself. Whether you look good or you don't look good, don't bother, because it's easy to do that, because you can just go take a picture, Photoshop it, and you can do that too. Just take a picture, Photoshop it, feel good about it, right? But if you really need to be healthy, you got to be having a good system of food around you. Eat healthy food, do some exercise, but the best part about it is maintain a certain level of weight. This is very important. Maintain a certain level of weight for yourself, so that you know that if you're crossing that weight, you need to stop right now. You need to put a benchmark there, say, okay, beyond this weight I will not do. Because I have a dress I check into every 2 months to see whether I'm okay, I'm still okay if I put on weight. So I don't have to focus on the scales, I do not have to focus on what food I'm eating. I can eat whatever I want, I just make sure that I'm not going overboard with all the wrong kind of food. But you enjoy yourself. Food is supposed to be enjoyed. It's not supposed to be eaten as something like an enemy walking into our system, and we just have to do it for the sake of doing it. No, we just have to eat to feel good, get nourished, get nurtured, and feel good about ourselves. So very important to have a great relationship with food. Enjoy food because of the nourishment that it gives us. Be thankful that we are in a position to have something so tasty to help us stay healthy and stay alive and stay good and stay happy. It gives us happiness. I enjoy food. So have a great relationship with. Don't bother about those magazines and those shapes. You don't need them. Maintain that weight, and that's when you can feel good about yourself. Serious. Bye bye.